It is better late than never. Some of us have been expecting this kind of attitude, this kind of behavior since day one, from Baba and from even all the family. I was chatting with someone yesterday, and I was telling the person, God forbid, if it happens to my enemy, those 100 people in that house, all of them, on this to now remain Darosha, Adura, and the wife. Abro Nishelesiwa. May evil never happen to us in Jesus' name. So who will be my first guest this morning? Who will be my first guest this morning? Who will be my first guest this morning? Today is Friday. A whole lot of things will be happening today. I just want to have a little short time, one-on-one with my panelists. Who will be the first? Who will be the first to go? Send request. First to go, send requests. First to go, say, it's not. Why people they fear now? It's not questions you don't know now. If you've been in this justice for Mohbad for a while, it's just a common question. It's just, don't worry, we're not quoting any constitution here. It's just the normal question. People are laughing in the comment section, then they fear. But if it's come and do woto now, people will jump. Don't worry, whether you are Team Wumi, whether you are Team Justice, just send requests. It's just your opinion, your own opinion. Nobody's going to change it. Nobody's going to force you. Let me look for...
It was twisted that, come and see this father-in-law, the way he buried his own son so quickly without waiting for an autopsy, without getting a police report. So,
okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, and on that night, I joined Daddy Freeze online
live show
interview. Yeah, so
with Karimo.
The way Karimo spoke, so me and my friend were like, what are some men wicked? You understand? But when the man came out...
You hold on. When Karimo spoke at first, you were part of the people that wanted to crucify Joseph
I won't
Aloba.
lie to you, yes. I won't lie to you.
Actually, that was the same experience I had, yes. I had that same experience. Because, we were wondering that why would this man rush? In fact, at the point in time, we heard that the guy was even alive when they buried him.
Yeah,
A lot of stories.
So many things, and the way Karimo was speaking. So everybody was like, oh, really? We need to find this man. You understand?
Thank you very much. Along the line, how come you now changed? What now changed the narrative along the line?
So when we now listen to the man's interview, and I see the man, and my sister lives in Korodu, and I show the pictures to my sister. My sister said, no, I know this man. It's not like that. You understand? I was like, oh, really? Can you tell me more? My sister now, like, maybe the little she knew about the man. That was when that was when I went. I would like to. I enter Wumi's DM straight away. Muloshekwe funny. Straight away. I won't lie to you.
Now, you've been following the case since September. Yes, what can you say about this case when we actually when we actually got to the when the when the case started, when the case started having issue, when there was protests everywhere in the country, all over the world, when Lagos state government came out, we are going to do this, we are going to exhume the body, we are going to make sure they do proper investigation. At that first week, well, wait, do you have any belief in the system that this boy will actually get justice? At the first week, I'm not talking of now. At the first week when the protest was going on, where someone came to address, don't worry, the injustice, blah, 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 we will find the killer, blah, 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 blah. At first,
My husband said, babe, forget it. The man is lying. I can read through him.
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Once again, this is KD Fashion one-on-one with the host, and we've been talking about how the whole journey started, and she was able to tell us that ab initio, he wanted to stone the father of the deceased based on the narrative that was painted. But along the line, when Baba came outside, the father of the deceased, and granted an interview and said his own side of the story, she had a change of mind and she was beginning to see that the truth is coming out gradually, and since then the narrative about what was actually on changed, and she said she went to Miss DM directly and give her woto a word of prayer. The other people call it pay. Thank you very much, Katie Fashion. It's nice having a moment with you.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna
Genesis of the whole case. Probably you want to get a view of how people get to join the movement.
Yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely,
Okay.
definitely. Thank you very much. Once again, I have MLH online with me, Honorable York Daddy. Moderator, please don't accept anybody yet. Kí ló máa ń ṣe àwọn moderator yìí báyìí? Moderator, you.
Actually, last year, September.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
MLH is one of the people that joined when the.
Okay, well, it started with Moba's dad interview. To be honest, I was 100% against him. I even made a post for him, castigating him that may we not have a father like this that will be depending on our, on their sons, inheritance, whatever. So I did make a post. I'm not going to lie. And, yeah. So because I listened to one of his interview where he was like showing his house and saying stuff like, "Oh, I don't get nothing." Like the highest that he's ever get received from Mobad was maybe 20,000 or so. So I was really, really mad at him. I was like, why would a father that has just lost a glorious child talk in this manner? So I was really mad at him until I heard his interview again, trying to, and then following that, there were a series of, news flying around that, oh, he rushed to bury his son, and then he actually wanted to do it in the midnight, but he was unsuccessful. And
Okay,
then
that means you actually saw that ballet, that man that claimed he's
yeah,
the ballet.
yeah.
Oh,
So we all
do
the news that was so we all the news that was flying around then, even though he was glaring that he probably didn't have a hand in it because he wasn't there, right? He wasn't at
yeah.
the house when it happened. But the role he actually played then made me a bit skeptical about him. Like he was really on about his son's inheritance. And then, following that, Iyabo Ojo, she intervened, Tonto DK and all that. So I was a bit, I was happy because initially they said he died of hair infection, which is really, ridiculous. Like, how would somebody die of hair infection just like that? Like, what happened to, medications and things like that to the point that that kind of infection will take his life. So, when Iyabo Ojo intervened and they had to exhume the body, then all these, revelations starts to come up and they will start seeing the truth, the reason why the dad actually buried his son Okay, so we started hearing the truth, about the whole story, how the guy actually died, that he actually died in the house. It wasn't that he was stabbed at the show and things like that. So one day I was on, because there was, aside from the news that was flying around on social media, there was nowhere else to actually hear, like details, from the source. So a lady was actually streaming a show on Facebook. So I listened, and then she was actually streaming a show from TikTok. And guess what? It was Westo. So I went on. I went on. So following that, I went on TikTok, and then I made sure that I find that page. And then since then, I've been following Westo, and then from Westo, I've been migrating from one Justice for Mobile platform to another. So yeah, here we are today.
Thank you very much. Once again, I'm on with MLH Online, one of the voices of the Justice for Mobad. And like you said, she has told you her own story. The whole story is just similar to the whole experience we all have. That shows that the narrative they sold to us, ab initio, was actually made us see the father, including me, that I'm a man. I actually see the father as a father that should be questioned. And I was like, why will a man be in a haste to bury his own son? We have that same experiences. Not until we started listening and we started hearing from the man, and we're now asking silent question. And also, I must say the fact that, okay, Very Dark Man too has an input, trying to be an eye opener to people. Why don't you ask this question? Why don't you ask that question? And that is how we are, where we are today. Now, MLH, can I go further to ask you another question, please? Can I go ahead to ask you another question,
Yeah,
please?
go on.
Okay, thank you very much. At a point when the whole protest was going on, you remember the first week, when Mobad died, and the whole protest was going on. Everybody was shouting "Justice for Mobad," blah 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 blah. And the Lagos State government, I remember, and they addressed the youths then, and they were promising heaven and earth. They will bring the culprit to book. They will blah 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 blah. At that first time when the government came out to address the protester, what's your take on the Lagos State government?
Honestly, I was, really impressed, especially when they, exhumed the body. I was like, oh no, we're gonna get justice. This guy is, this guy is definitely gonna get justice, because for them to have listened to the youth, and take that bold step to exhume a body, because that has never really actually happened, before. Okay, so, and yeah, so at that point I was really impressed, and I was, counting on them that they were actually gonna figure out whoever did, carried out that action. And yeah, but then I don't know what happened down the line, but however, we are where we are today.
Okay, thank you very much. That feeling you had that time, do you still have it now?
Well,
As regards the Lagos State government, that's what
oh
I'm saying.
no, no, no. Right now, it's a case of disappointment. I must say, I'm a bit disappointed with the way things are going, that we're having to fight really hard. It was just, one request then, and then they took to action, like, to exhume the body. It was just one request, like one voice. Everybody was like, oh, we want justice for this guy. And they took that step to, exhume the body. And yeah, but right now we're having to fight really hard to get what we want, especially considering the recent exposition about taking the sample to a US hospital, and then they denying that that happening. So that's really disappointing at the moment.
Thank you very much, MLH Online. Thank you. My viewers at home, wherever you're streaming from, it's been a one-on-one with MLH. And just like the first speaker, she has expressed her own feelings about this justice for Mohbad. MLH, thank you very much for joining this show this morning. I really appreciate you. I will see you when I see you next again. Thank you
Thank you for
for
having me. Thank
thank you.
you.
Just trying to ask about how we actually felt when this okay started. Please, can I know when you
Yeah,
started
no,
following this? This just
September 13.
September
So that was the
13th.
day that was the day I opened TikTok.
Wow, wow,
September
wow,
13.
wow. So
Yes.
can I ask you another question? Is it because of the
No,
case you had to open TikTok?
yes, because of Mohbad. Because when
This is one of
so
the
the,
great fighters of justice for Mohbad, doing all he can
yes
do in his own capacity.
when I heard about his demise, that nothing was going on Facebook. So since
Okay.
the activities was going on TikTok, so I had to open TikTok to know what
To
is actually
join.
happening.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo. So what can you say? What can you say about when the whole case started? What went on in your mind as regards to the position of the family in Mohbad's case, please?
yes. I've listened to some of Mohbad's song, so that was why I was surprised when he died, and I had to open TikTok, and I was following up on the burial. That was 13th because there are so many hoax talking on TikTok as in streaming live. But actually, from day one, I've never for once blamed Baba Mohbad for anything. Me, I was just going through what is going because how can someone kill his own son? To me, it's not possible. So even many people were categorizing Baba Mohbad, but I was yes but I was supporting it because I was let's say I'm one of the few that actually don't have the opportunity of a father. So I was like, this man. So I was like, how can someone train his son and eventually kill him at the age of 26? That is not possible. So many people were against him, but I was supporting him throughout. I was commenting, don't blame the man, leave the man, let's listen to him. Even when they were
Thank you very
so
much,
even
Mr.
okay.
Thank you very much, Mr. Taiwo. Mr. Taiwo Ademola is one of the people that when the whole scenario happened in September, is one of the few Nigerians that actually believe that a man cannot kill his own son with the circumstances of Mohbad. He was one of the few people because most of us then were having a mixed feeling, but he was one of the few people that's too strong for Baba Mohbad from Albinishu. Thank you for your
Yes.
standing strong. And I want to ask you a question, sir.
Okay.
When this whole case started and you begin to see how the Lagos state government was doing, we're going to give justice, we're going to give what is deserved, we will blah blah blah. The government, the Lagos state government, make an authorization that Mohbad's body should go and be exhumed. They want to carry out this. They want to carry that first time. Do you feel the government was serious? That first time.
No. I know nothing will come out of this from beginning. Because when it started, the government they were scared of another answer. Yes, they were scared of another answer. That's why they were doing what they were doing at that time. Especially when Iyabo Ojo came out and they had to like tell her to go back, that should calm everybody down, that people should not go out to protest. I knew something was happening. So I did actually believe them from day one. From day one.
Thank you very much. You mentioned a popular actress named Iyabo Ojo. Iyabo Ojo
Yes.
in the movie industry in Nigeria way back, it's a name that without any fear of favorism, without any fear of negativity, she has contributed her own small quota in the movie industry. Now, come to think of it, as of then, when Iyabo Ojo was part of the frontliner of this Justice for Mohbad, do you think there was an interior motive or there was something that Iyabo Ojo was targeting? Because right about now, we are not even seeing the Iyabo Ojo, the one that used to shout, "Yeah, you must get justice." She's not talking anymore. It's like it's either she has went on vacation or she has actually pitched her tent to where she's pitching it. So what can you say about Iyabo Ojo then when she was one of the
Actually,
frontliners?
when Iyabo Ojo came out, I didn't believe that she had the interior motive until later. Yeah. So I didn't know until later. I got to know that this woman she's after something, especially when they went to buy caskets. They went to price casket. She and Tito Dike. So that was when I knew that something is happening. That I can see. So that's when I started to have a change of mind.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My viewers,
you are welcome, Daddy York.
Went on one with Taiwo Ademola, one of the Justice for Mohbad, and we've been having. He has been telling us his own experience too about how this case started. He's one of the few people that actually believe that a man cannot kill his 26-year-old glorious son. He was one of the people that did not have that mixed feeling. We had the Abin issue. Thank you very much for joining this show, Mr. Ademola. Thank you very much.
You are welcome, Daddy York.
Yeah, and I will be bringing another person on board. I'll be bringing Daddy H2001. It's Waters. Your network is not too good. I don't know. I brought you up. It's good bringing you down again. So let me go to another speaker this morning. Let's see how far we are able to make justice to this show. It's one-on-one with find this justice for Mohbad. Around what time did you join?
I joined the movement on the very first day because I heard about the news from this lover then.
Oh, wow, that's so wonderful. So Ara joined this struggle for justice for Mohbad from day one. Like you said, she heard it from Gislova. Oh, thank you very much. So along the line, the first week of this program, when the whole narrative was going on, please, when did you what were you thinking? What came to your mind when this whole issue started?
This is it. At first, I never doubted the man, even up to now. Because
I must say this one to you, Ara. I must say this one to you. Among the female I've interviewed, you're one of the first female that is saying that, oh, she never doubted that man. Even when some of us were having mixed feelings, why will a man go and rush to bury his child? Why blah blah blah? Why does he want to bury him in the middle of the night? According to that fake ballet. And I think I think for me, this fake ballet, we should try and invite him and know what happened. Why did he say what he said then? Because he actually helped in spreading that narrative. And we're going to look into that matter. I am promising that we will look into that matter. We'll try to find out who the what's it called? Who the ballet was actually working for. So thank you. Ara, you said you didn't doubt the man from day one.
yes.
Okay. Can you go on, please?
So the reason why I never doubted the man is because my mom has similar stuff. And we buried my younger one then the same day. It's not because the man is guilty or something, but according to Yoruba, we titled it as Okwofo. So you don't have to see it as a parent.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Then along the line, when the body was exhumed, the government came online, Lagos State government, Sanwo-Olu was addressing the youth. Don't worry, we're going to make sure we get justice for Mohbad. Blah 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 blah. We've instructed the necessary departments to start the investigation. The body should be exhumed. Autopsy should be conducted. When this Lagos State government started this whole shenanigan, did you feel, do you have the belief in the government then?
No one in their own right sense will believe Governor Sanwo-Olu particularly. No one. Because we can,
I want you to
because
be fair. I want you to be fair on Governor Sanwo-Olu. When you're saying no one will believe Governor Sanwo-Olu, and I
with
have had
everything that has been going on
no,
during
no,
the,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
hold on, hold on,
okay,
hold
okay.
on, hold on. I'm asking you based on the fact of the first 1 week
I never believed in, but
from the onset.
yes.
Oh,
But
okay,
what I
okay.
believed is that the masses can pull this all together and let's get the justice. That is just it.
So Ara is saying that she never believed in Lagos State government. Just like Taiwo Ademola, the other speaker said, he knew that nothing was going to come out of Lagos State government. Even if some of us we actually give Lagos State government benefit of doubt that Timothy's case happened in Oshun. Oshun is just 2 hours drive from Lagos State. So we actually thought that the justice that happened in Oshun could actually happen in Lagos. So we gave Governor Sanwo-Olu a benefit of doubt when we saw that movement. Now let me ask you, Ara,
Okay.
as this case is going on, what can you say about the role of the wife of the deceased in this case? Thank you.
Okay, let me say this. We are fighting for true justice. We already know where the wife belongs to. We don't have to be going back and forth on this. You can't claim your so-called husband died, and the next thing for you is to be going around every block to pay them just to change narrative for you. We don't have to be going back and forth for that.
So
And
thank you.
Your Daddy, please, let me say this, please.
Yeah. Okay.
There is one guest that came up the last time that Baba, she was angry with Baba, telling people that his son never gave him money or see where he's living then. The narrative was spreading then that
She said so. She said so. That was
yes,
the
I know.
narrative.
So I want to
Yeah.
clear that part, please, if you could allow me, please.
Go ahead. Go ahead. But
Okay.
that's her own opinion. That's what she felt.
No, I know,
You can
no.
speak
I
on
know,
that.
like seriously, I don't judge her or something. No, I'm not.
Go ahead.
Okay. At first, then, they said to the Baba that Chief Kubana chief priest paid the Baba 4 million then for the death of his son. So that is why the Baba is showing them the environment that see where I'm living. No one gave me money. No one. That is why the interview comes up then.
Thank you very much, Ayanfe, for putting more lights to
Now
that.
I be for today now. Ah, you don't
Thank you
catch
very
me.
much, Ara, for clearing that narrative. A whole lot of people have different narrative when this okay started. You cannot blame anybody, but we know that the truth will actually come out, and
Exactly.
like what most of the people, most of the true sensible Nigerian people that has been on this case from day one now are now saying the truth. I was part of the people in September 13th, I think September 13th or 14th. I made a video and I was like, oh, why would bury his child early? I was part of the people. But thank God now that my thoughts and my thinking, my knowledge has changed because I now have more knowledge of the case more than ever. I've been speaking with Ara in the past few minutes, and Ara has been sharing her own experiences with us, telling the whole world how she got into the case, the day she got into the case, and her perception about the case ab issue, and what she feels about Lagos State government. And she has said, summarize what she feels about the position or the behavior of the wife of the deceased. Thank you very much for joining this show this morning, Ara.
Thank you for having me.
See you some other time. Thank you very much. I'm going to be bringing another person up. I pray the network is better. I'm going to be bringing another person up. Pray the network is better. It is what it is. It is Good Morning with Daddy York. Morning show. Anybody that the network is better first, join this Justice for Mobile.
I joined September 15.
September 15th.
September 15.
Yeah, this is one-on-one with York Daddy. This is Dr. Waters here, and he's telling us that he had joined just 2 days after Mohbad was buried. And Dr. Waters, please, what can you say when the whole case started? What can you say? What went through your mind? What narrative you got in the first 2-3 weeks of this case? Thank you.
Thank you, Daddy. Actually, I'm not a music type. I don't listen to music. So literally, I would say I don't know Mohbad. But when he died on the 12th of September, I was not in Nigeria. Then my wife sent the news to me through WhatsApp that Mohbad died. I was asking who is Mohbad? Then she told me she's a musician, something like that. Then I went to internet, then I started seeing a lot of things about the death. And one of the things that triggered me is Mohbad died of ear infection. I was a 26, 27 year old adult, and I'm a medical doctor. It's very, very rare for an adult to die of ear infection. That was the first thing that brought me to that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Doctor. Hold on, Doctor. My viewers, you can hear is speaking from the medical point of view. When I also heard about the ear infection. I was like, ear infection. I was like, for real? Can ear infection even kill somebody? Just like that, somebody that went for a show on a Sunday and on a Tuesday, he was announced dead. And I was asking myself a question. Why will a blog, first of all, be the one to announce this death? Why would the announcement be coming out from that?
Yes.
A whole lot of questions I asked. Oh, anyway, don't let me. It's not my show. It's a show for Dr. Waters. Please, Dr. Waters, please go on.
Thank you, Daddy. So that was the first thing that drew my attention. I was like, no, this is not possible. For a 27-year-old boy to die with ear infection, no, it's not possible. Then I started seeing a whole lot of things. And also from the beginning, I'm also part of the people I didn't believe that Baba Mohbad killed Mohbad from the beginning. I did not believe that at all. When the story of he rushed to bury his son, I was like, there are two different things. You can't bury someone who is alive. So Mohbad has already died, announced by Wunmi and Co. before the issue of burying. So don't let us mix this thing together. Okay? It's late already before the issue of bury or no bury comes in. So I didn't believe that Baba had hands in Mohbad death. The bury too, I didn't blame him at all for doing that. So because you can't expect him to just be looking at the body of Mohbad and something like that. So I didn't believe Baba had hands, and I suspect Wunmi. No, there is a different narrative. From here you hear different story. This plot you hear different story. This you hear different story. Then when I saw Toto Dike and Iyabo Ojo, I was like, no. Right from beginning, to be sincere with you, when I saw those two woman or lady at the forefront, I was like, no, there must be something wrong, because personally, both of them had a negative feelings for them, to be sincere with you. So those are the things that draw me to this Justice for Mohbad. And even presently, I'm in UK. Yesterday, when I saw this punch stuff, I use it as my status on my UK line. And another status, I also hashtag arrest Wunmi now. Then my friends in UK that are not even Nigeria, they started asking me, Suraj, who is Dr. Water, who is Mohbad, who is Wunmi Adebanjo? Then I started explaining to them. This is what happened, this is Mohbad, this is what is going on in Nigeria, and there's something like this. So I'm fully interested in this stuff, justice for Mohbad. And about the autopsy, the stuff, we all know that the Lagos state government is fucking playing with us. Okay, an autopsy is not going to take you 7 months, 8 months, not at all. And Lagos State, even the doctor that read the pathology results, the autopsy results, he himself know that no, this is shit. An autopsy will never take you 7 months or so to carry out. I can tell you, the autopsy itself will not take you, if you really want to do it in less a day, I can assure you are going to get that result. Just a surgical dissection to open up, okay, this is what we see in the liver, this is what we see in the heart, this is what we see in every part of the body. It's not going to take you less than 24 hours to do. And the doctors involved, they know this, but because of the script they are trying to write, that's why this is taking time. So if it is forensic or toxicology, that can take some time, but the autopsy, which is the surgical dissection, will not take you 7 months, 8 months to do.
Thank you, Dr. Waters. Thank you, Dr. Waters. Thank you, Dr. Waters. Before I allow you to go, I have one more question to ask you, please. My question is this: away from the medical line, medical field now, what can make a woman, a wife that said that my husband disvirgin me, what can make a woman be running for DNA? What is your take about Wunmi and DNA? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daddy. The issue of the DNA, even a layman, or let me say someone that is deaf or someone that is blind, know what Wunmi is trying to do in this aspect. If truly Mohbad disvirgin you, apart from, let's even leave Mohbad disvirgin me or Mohbad did not disvirgin me out of this. If you are sure that this baby, Liam, is from Mohbad, why are you running away from DNA? So she knows what she's doing, that the baby is not from Mohbad. If the baby is from Mohbad, nobody is going to even say, okay, do this. It's not going to take this long before Wunmi is going to consent to the DNA. So the baby is not from Mohbad. That's why she's running away.
Thank you very much, Dr. Waters. Viewers, I've been on with Dr. Waters. He's a medical doctor. He's based in UK. He's a Nigerian. He's one of the people that are fighting for justice for Mohbad, and he has rightly made his submission or how he felt when he joined the case, what he has seen in the case, and the position of the wife in this case as regards to DNA. And he has enlightened us that toxicology can take longer time, but autopsy cannot take 7 months. And he has already said when he actually saw the Punch headline yesterday, he really felt bad about how the government of Lagos State went about deceiving the whole world and actually bringing down or dereping the reputation of the country as well. Thank you, Dr. Waters, for coming up on my show this morning. I
Thank you, Daddy.
I would like you to give the chance to another person. Thank you very much. It's still one-on-one.
Thank you.
It's still one-on-one with Daddy, Honorable York Daddy. Honorable York Daddy. Been happening since September 12, September 11, September 13, where we are today. And it is funny, it is funny that the government that promised us heaven and earth some months ago, They are now the same government that is telling us that it's not only Mubad that has passed away. It is so sad. It is so sad when you have governor that doesn't have empathy on human feeling. He doesn't have empathy, no sympathy. Jettas, please, are you ready for me?
Yes, Daddy.
Okay, good morning, Jettas. Please, when did you actually join these struggles for justice for Mubad?
And from the very first day,
Okay, thank
September
you.
12th, around 12.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. She said she joined September 12th. So I'm going to quickly ask you some questions as regards the justice for Mubad. What is your take on the side of the government concerning this program? What do you feel about the position of the government concerning this justice for Mubad? Thank you.
From the very onset, when Baba went to Brekete and Brekete, ordinary president called the commissioner, I knew there's going to be a foul play. Though that day, Brekete stated that he's going to give them the benefit of doubt, that we should give them the 10 weeks so that they can carry out their toxicology. So when the result came out and they said it's inconclusive, I was not that surprised. They actually gave us what we were expecting. We thought they are going to do the opposite, at least for once, but it turned out to be that they gave us what we were expecting. So as at yesterday when the news came out for the Punch newspaper that the US lab, they denied that they didn't bring any sample of mobiles to the US. It became like God is actually fighting for Mohbad.
Justus is one of the people that is saying God is exposing all evildoers in Mohbad's case, and she also believes that the government of Lagos State are part of evildoers. That's why God is exposing them. Let me quickly run to this angle and ask you, as a woman, what is your take on Wumi not wanting to do DNA? Do you think Wumi is actually fighting for justice? Thank you. For her husband.
All right. Wumi is not fighting for her husband. First, let me just use this opportunity to apologize to Baba. At first, when the narrative came that Baba buried his son, I was part of the people that insulted Baba. I insulted Baba. I said a lot of things. I was like, Baba is jealous of his son. There are some fathers, they will say, if I don't progress, my children will not progress. So when I saw that, I was like, what type of father is this? It's so annoying. I dragged him. But later on, every day, I will keep on apologizing to Baba. So when I knew the truth and saw that the wife was actually behind it. In fact, after this Pastor Jeremiah from Delta State gave Wunmi 10 million naira, she became so confident and very strong, spending those money on bloggers to spread wrong narrative about Baba. So it was when Baba came out, and before he went to Brekete, he actually cleared himself before going there that this was the reason why he buried his son. So from then, I'll be standing with Baba on this case. So
Thank
regarding
you.
the
Thank you
wife,
very much. On behalf of Baba, your apology is taken. Go and sin no more.
okay.
So, like what you were saying, that was literally the narrative that was put out. And back to my question, you said Wumi is not fighting for justice for her husband, but I believe she's actually fighting for something. Is if she's not fighting for justice for her husband, maybe she's fighting for the property or for the royalty of her husband, or anyway, that could be paternity fraud. So let me say this before I bring up another person. Get us. What do you? What could be the reason why Wumi is running from DNA? Thank you.
She knows very well that that baby is not for Mohbad, and she is not going to do that DNA because she already know the results. Wunmi is that kind of person that want to always prove herself when she knows that okay, this is the truth. If that child belongs to Mohbad, seriously, Wunmi will have done that DNA before now. But she knows very well that that child is not for Mohbad.
Okay.
So she's not going to do
Okay.
that DNA.
Okay. That's her own opinion. She will not do it. But I'm asking you this: if the court, there is a sitting on July 6th or second now for the hearing of this DNA whatever. With the way there is paternity fraud flying left and right in our country and outside our country, if the court order Wumi to do DNA, do you still think Wumi will not do the DNA?
Unless she is being forced to do it.
You are not
Unless
getting
the
my
court
question.
order her.
You are not getting my question. Did you get what I said? I said
Okay.
if there is a court order for Wumi to do DNA, do you still think she will ignore the court order and not do?
It is an order, so we have no choice than to do it.
Thank you very much, Jettas. This has been one-on-one with Jettas. Jetta is one of the fighters for justice for Mohbad. She's into sewing of bags. She's exporting and importing. In case you want to place your order, I'm doing a free advert for her this morning. She can deliver wherever you are in the country. Last week, she sent some bags to Australia. The last 2 weeks, she sent some bags to Pennsylvania. She has been doing a lot of good work. Please kindly patronize her. Thank you for coming on my live show this morning. Yes, I'm going to drop you.
Thank you, Daddy. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you
you
very
very much. Yes, sir. Yeah, this is the one-on-one with the host, your inconclusive host, your abnormal host. Thank you very much. Like I always say, it is a lot of things that's happened from September till now, and we can see how the government, the Lagos State government, Governor Sanwo-Olu, how he has handled this case, and we're asking ourselves, what is the interest of Lagos State government in this case? Why is it difficult to give this boy justice? The family is not asking for too much. This family is asking, I want to know. The father is asking, I want to know what killed my son, and I want to be sure that this grandson is mine. I don't think that is too much for a person that lost his son to ask a governor that sworn under the oath to protect life and property. And we're seeing that governor going on going on a conference and having another body language and saying that is it only Mohbad that died? Blah 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 blah. For me, I have my reservation with Governor Sanwo-Olu, and it's a shame, it's a pity that these are the kind of people that doesn't have sympathy, no empathy, no human feelings, no human face that we voted for. It is sad. It is sad. And I think by now all of us should be alert in choosing the person that should represent us. We should be alert in choosing the person that will be leading us. We should be voting for leaders that have sympathy on human being, leaders that has empathy, leaders that have human feelings, leaders that will favor the masses. It has been one-on-one with your favorite, your inconclusive host, your abnormal host, where blocking is the order of the day. You talk anyhow in the comment section, we block you, whether you are for or you're against. We'll block you because we believe from the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. From the abundance of the from the abundance of the heart, the hand typeth. So you type anyhow, we believe you're speaking from your mind, we'll block you. We don't take any joke on our page. Thank you very much. This is Nigerian time. This is 12:03. It's a wonderful afternoon here in Cotonou. It's a wonderful what's it called? It's a wonderful time here in Cotonou. Even if the host talk anyhow, we'll block the host. That is it. Moderator can block host. Host can block moderator. There was a day one of my moderator was bringing people I don't want to come on the platform. I blocked her. I removed her from moderator. It's one of things anyway. I believe you guys are enjoying this morning show one-on-one with you. So I've been able to talk about to some people how they got started in this case, and we've hear from them, you know. We've heard from them mixed feelings about how they got started. Some people felt that, oh, Baba Mubad, oh, is the wrong father. How can a father do like that? Some feel that, oh, no, the father cannot do like that. You know, it's all about mixed feelings when you don't really actually know, when you don't actually know the truth about the case. But when we now started getting into the case, we were now saying that, oh, why are these people selling non-ground narrative? What did the Yaboju and Tondo Dike wanted to gain from Mohbad's case? Why were they pushing the wrong narrative? Today is Friday. Tolani or any, if you're here, you can send in requests. We'll bring you. This is just one-on-one on the host. We ask you some questions. It's your opinion. You're entitled to it. It's nothing, no hard feelings, You do anyhow, you see anyhow, no capping. Thank you, Whisper, for that line. I like that. You do anyhow, we block you, no capping, So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Guys, I just want I encourage all of us. This is the time we need to speak up. This is the time Governor Sanwo-Olu needs attention needs to be called. Let me show you the face of the man that read the inconclusive pathology results. The face of the man that read the inconclusive pathology results. Professor Sunday. This is the man. You can see him. This is the man. This is the man that read the pathologist report. This is the man. Today, and by tomorrow, we shall be looking for this man on the Twitter space, and we are going to be tagging him the results. What came out on Punch that the US denied. We're going to be tagging him. Then we don't know why this Professor Sunday is doing like this. We don't know why a whole professor. We know how many years it took you before you what's it called? Before your professorship cadre, before you achieve it. Even if a professor in Nigeria is Professor Sunday. Even professor in Nigeria We know it's not beans, and we know some people actually, do one or two things. But you look at his face. Like, look at his face, please. We will be tagging this man. We will be going on Twitter. We will be posting his picture. We will be posting the results he read on the corona inquest. We will be posting the response from the US that they said they brought in that result from. This is sad. This is very, very sad. The result is unacceptable. The result, KD Fashion, I will block you. This is your last one. The result is unacceptable. This result, we will not accept it. Whether they like it or yes, we're going to go on our own toxicology and autopsy. And we don't know why the Lagos State Judiciary has joined the conspiracy theory against Mohbad. Did Mohbad offend the judiciary system of Lagos State? Why are they postponing? Why are they not attending to the application that have been submitted since February? Why? Why? Remember, you people, you have children too. You have children too. Tony Tomato, have you shared the life with they have their own children? And I look at this man, probably if he gives birth early, he must have had Mohbad like his son. And you stand up and you read a result that is Oluwole. Oh God. And will you sleep at night? How will you sleep at night? How will you sleep at night? It is unfair. It is disgruntled. It is evil to have this kind of people doing Nigerian masses like this. So Lagos State, we do not know what is the offense. Mohbad offended Sanwo-Olu. Why do you want Why don't you want this boy to get justice? The father is a carpenter and he has asked you just two questions. He wants to know who killed his son. Ta ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀? Ó fẹ́ mọ̀. And he wants to know the grandson. The DNA is a must. If DNA is a must, is his grandchild or not? I don't think that is too much to ask. I don't think that is too much to ask. I don't think that is too much to ask. Thank you very much, everyone. I said it's going to be a very short show, and I know very soon some other hosts will be on, and we can actually have one or two discussions on the platform. Okay, Justice from Mohbad.
From the beginning, sir.
From the beginning. Oh, Tony Peperempe is one of the people that joined from September. And we're still going to ask her, how do you feel the first 1 week, second week of this case? How did you feel? What was going through your mind? What was your opinion about Baba, about Mohbad's death? First 2 weeks, please.
Yeah, truly, to be candid here, I felt bad that this young boy waiting by him, and I started blaming Baba at first because I didn't get the real gist. I wouldn't lie, And when I was talking to some people, they were now telling me that actually, oh, Denisu, don't blame Baba too much. Though I was blaming the father and the mother, though, but I was blaming Baba more, not until I started seeing some things. I was like, what's going on? Okay, are we going to nail this man because he's a man? Am I doing supporting women shit? I don't do all that. I want to stand for the truth because I know I have children and even adopted ones that would go places tomorrow. So I want them to see good in life. So I was like, for you. So I was now coming back. I came back to my right senses because I wasn't thinking straight at that point in time. I was now seeing different stuff. So I was like, Babai, okay, that's not even an issue for me, no problem. My check, okay, I heard she wasn't even there at all. Okay, it's okay. Some women are like that. So I now heard the full gist from him. But I started hearing voice notes. That was when I sat down and I listened to that voice note. I've listened to that voice note more than 100 times. I think that's the case. More than 100 times. At that point in time, I started listening to this voice note. Voice note here in a day be like Emeta Emery. Because I was trying to pick some points. The conversation, that conversation has finished everything for me. Yeah. It's like, okay, boy, kilo de to share iCloud pẹ̀lú ọmọ yìí. Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀. Okay, maybe something might have happened. Okay, or share nìyẹn. It's alright. Kilo isi boy sọ pé tó bá pa mí ò lè pa owó family mi. Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀. Ìyàwó àtọkọ ń jà, but our conversation kan wà tó yẹ pé kò yẹ kí our conversation kan wà tó yẹ pé ẹnu tó yẹ pé màá pa ẹ́ ni ìwọ náà pa mí ni kíní kan, all those àwọn yẹn àmọ̀pọ̀ rẹ̀. But this one was so deep, very calm conversation. If you're intelligent, if you're intelligent, you understand that conversation properly, that there's something fishy. Where's my iCloud? Ṣé Kimbale, ṣé tó bá ṣe báwo ló yìí sọ Yorùbá yẹn náà? Oh my God. Ó ní
Baba mi tó nǹkan tó fẹ́ post nìyẹn.
Those are the points. I was now paying attention to that boy's voice. I paid attention to his pains. Not the voice alone. The boy was in pain while saying all that. And I see somebody pretending on the phone like I'm not okay too. But it's obvious. That guy was deeply in serious pain while he was talking. Maybe so many people did not pay attention to it properly, but when you listen to it, go and listen to that voice note again. That voice note, for me, if I'm a judge, tó bá jẹ́ mi ní Ọlọ́run gbé gbogbo ìjọba fún, that voice note, ó ti parí gbogbo nǹkan. I will finish from that voice note, I will walk.
Thank you. Thank you very much. My viewers, this is one of the strong voice and injustice from Mohbad, Toyin Peperempe. Like I said earlier on, Toyin has been part of this justice from day one. Like you hear us talking, she was she has been
Sorry,
to
let
the
me
host.
quickly say this, sir. I'm so sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
And from reliable source, that's Tolani, she even said it in one voice note that ṣé ẹ gbọ́ pé boy yẹn ń béèrè fóònù ẹ̀ nù, ṣé ẹ gbọ́ conversation, that's for you to know that she knew as well. They know that that voice note is very strong. Continue.
Yeah. No, exactly. Thank you very much, my speaker, Toyin Peperimpe. Toyin
Thank you, sir.
Peperimpe is one
Thank you,
of the
sir.
strong voice for justice for Mohbad. Toyin Peperimpe, if you don't know one of her profile, she has been to the two platform. He was formerly for the Women for Women, but at the point in time, you hear when she said she sat down and she was analyzing and listening, trying to picture, visualize the voice note of Mubad and the wife. And she said, "Oh, this is more deep, And she came back to herself. Once she was blind, but now she can see. And she saw that, no, those people on the other side, they are not saying the truth. And she decided to join the camp, and she has been one of the frontliners in this justice for Mohbad. Toyin Peperimpe, we thank you for all you've done in this justice for Mohbad. A quick one before I round up this program this morning. What is your take about Lagos State's government on this justice for Mohbad? Thank you.
Ha, my brother, I'm scared for my life right now because I'm in Nigeria. Though all down or die, we are all gonna die one day. No one is gonna live forever, But I can't really say much. But I can only say I'm disappointed in myself that I'm in this country. That I can now see, if not for things have been happening, but we were not seeing it because now this case now we are into it deeply, and we can see through. Do you get? If it's from afar, you won't really understand what's going on. But just the guy is not. I won't even really call Mohbad a celebrity. I don't want to call him a celebrity. That guy is a ghost. That guy is a spirit, a very strong spirit. That they are joking with. From day one, they should have known. They should. So I think they should just come out straight and just do the needful, arrest the people they're supposed to arrest, and let's move on. Let's settle. Let's just this guy, the people that did all they do, and that's it. That's my own, man. This disgrace is getting too much. It's getting too much.
Thank you very much, Toyin Peperempe. Toyin is one of the Nigerians, good Nigerian citizen that believe the Lagos State government has not done much, in this case. And she also believed that the Lagos State government really disappointed her because the way the whole thing went on in the first 2 weeks when Mohbad was exhumed, the kind of talk the governor came out, we will get justice, we'll do the needful, the body will exhume, we'll do the autopsy, they will do this, they will do that. And to where we find ourselves now that the same government, they are coming out to read fake results to us as if they are doing their election and hereby declaring the case inconclusive, that the cause of death cannot be ascertained. It's really a shame on Lagos State government. It is shame on Sanwo-Olu. It is shame on the pathologists that read that inconclusive, Professor Sunday. It is shame on all the team. And this is sad. And it's not acceptable. It is not acceptable by us. It is not acceptable by the masses. Once again, it has been one-on-one with Toyin Peperempe.
Thank you, sir.
We've had a lot of guests this morning on this show, and I want to say one thing, that thank you everyone that's come online and that have one-on-one with the Honorable York Daddy. Thank you everyone for standing by and saying the truth. The last question before I allow Toyin Peperembe to go. Please, I want you to, what do you see about how come a virgin that was disvirgined by her husband is running away from DNA? What do you say to that? Thank you.
My brother. I have to breathe in, breathe out. That one is deep. That one is deep, my brother. I don't even know where to start from because it sounds funny and stupid. You know, you can't say, okay, man disvirgined me now and I'm still running for DNA test. I can't, oh. I'm sorry. I can't. Now you disvirgin me and I still dey run for DNA. That's for you to know that you're running now. That's for you to know that it's a big lie. You know, it's a big lie. You know, I wish the guy can talk. I just wish the guy can just come out and, you know. And I know that guy, maybe he has spoken to somebody and maybe the person is scared to talk or something. I wish that guy spoke to me before he passed away. God, that guy. It's so painful though, but
Okay, so thank you for that. Before I let you go again, because you're going to be the last host, the last speaker for this morning program.
Thank you, sir.
Before I will allow you to go, I just want to quickly ask you, do you feel that, because I've been talking with some people that paternity fraud should come with punishment. Do you feel that paternity fraud should come with punishment?
Like I said, if to say they give me a chance, let me just rule this Nigeria for just 1 week. Just 1 week, you know, then things will change immediately. Like all those people, yeah. I don't want to talk with you. I'm supposed to talk. Baba. And that 10 years is too much for me because I think, like, I saw a post as well. What's this guy's name? Jay-Z. I talk say one of his child, yeah, no being get him and all that. You know, all these things, just they see as everything just they come out every day by day. Different news, every day by day. But punishment, I don't think say 10 years they okay, you know, because such woman here, she don't kill the man already alive. She don't kill the man. You know, picking way person on the train for the past how many years? You can't go do test. Can't say, nobody you get the children. Nothing way past death. That thing are death. For me, that man can never do anything good again, except if God wants him to do. So I think such women or woman should be sentenced to death. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much, viewers. It has been
so that it can stop. It can reduce cheating. Women, fornication can stop. I will be scared. I will be scared to fornicate in my husband's house or to bring Omale inside my husband's house. I won't be proud with Omoti Oshomoko. You know, that's it.
Thank you very much, Toyin Peperimpe. Viewers have been on with one of the strong fighter for justice for Mohbad, Toyin Peperimpe, and she has shared her own opinion. That is her own opinion. She felt that paternity fraud should be punished, that 10 years imprisonment is too small. It should have been judgment by death and all, because the society has a lot has been eaten up in has made the society so rotten that if government of Nigeria should say that this month we are making it free DNA test compulsory for every Nigerian, and to be carried out, and Lagos State should be the points to start. I think almost some people may try to relocate from Lagos State and go to far as Kano before, because a whole third world war will happen. A whole lot of paternity fraud is happening. And I think, from my own opinion, I feel that the deceased wife is trying, the justice is doing, a, the justice is doing is just justice for Mohbad's reality and property, and she knows fully well that that boy Liam is not for Mohbad. If he's for Mohbad, I bet it with you stand up and go and do DNA test in St. Nicholas Hospital in that Lagos State, and let us see. And the reason again that she's scared of that DNA or the person that is backing her up, we are not saying he's the father of Liam that killed Mohbad. No, don't be scared. We are not going to come to that. But we're just saying that the people in the house killed Mohbad. But we just want to know why, because the girl lady said, "Ikuto yeki Mohbad, ikuto yeki Liam ku oni Mohbad ku." She has said a whole lot. She has said a whole lot. So thank you, everyone that has come up this morning. Olua Perry, please, can you respond to this? My question is, Oloriebi, is it coming on live today? Because this morning I promised myself I'm just going to have a morning show, and it's now about 12:30 Nigerian time. I don't want to have afternoon show. So please, Oluwapere, can you respond to that? Is Oloriebi okay? Thank you very much, guys. We can also join Oloriebi platform this morning, and I believe maybe Oloriebi will be arranging his studio, trying to set up. Let's go and join him. Let's have a good time. Discussion continues. Professor Inconclusive Pathology, we're going to drag. We're going to drag Lagos State government. We're going to drag the judicial system of Lagos State. Why is it so porous? Why is the judicial system of Lagos State? Why is it that porous? And it is sad. At about some few hours, at about 2 a.m. Nigerian time, Mr. Muiwa was with us on this platform, and he said a whole lot. He said a whole lot. He said a whole lot. This is the recap of what I got from what he said. Everything that they should do, they have done. They've submitted application for private autopsy since February. They're still waiting on the judge to they're still waiting for the government to assign a judge to it. The DNA that was supposed to be heard last month, the DNA saga, they just stand up and he said he's going for leave, and he's postponed it to July. Another one is this inquest. You have a lot of people that the legal team has submitted that should be recalled, in which one of them is Wumi Adura, Feisha the nurse, the driver, a whole lot of people, close to 11 people, and they're still doing inquests one per month. Is that the way forward? Is that how we're going to get justice? And everybody is clamoring that these people are slow, these people are slow. I don't believe it's the fault of the legal team. I don't believe it's the fault of Muiwa. I just believe it's the fault of the legal state in giving us a slow process. And they know why they are doing that. It's one of their gimmick to just make the whole case tiring and frustrate people, and people will now lose hope. Anyway, we don't have hope in you. Like what Muyiwa said yesterday, he said that he's so sure that justice will be served. He said, "How can you say the body that was exhumed 9 days after he was buried has decomposed to the stage that you cannot ascertain the cause of death?" He said, even if Bayo Billion, my brother, welcome on board. Even if it is the Mohbad's bone that is remaining, that they are going to go on with the toxicology and autopsy. Right about now, the family, they are so strong. They are so strong willed. When I mean the family, I mean Baba, Mr. Muiwa, and Mr. Dayo. That's the only family that is fighting for Mohbad. Wumi, Abosede Alamala. Wumi, Mama, DNA is a must. Ibukun, that's blessing. And Adura, those one are not fighting for anything. They're just there. And they don't know this boy Mohbad is more of a spiritual person than a normal person. I said it. I said, if you don't know, ask yourself, the people that went to Ikorodu that day when the rain started falling, when they were burying Mohbad, heavy downpour. You don't know the meaning of that rain. Adura, you will pray hard before you. In fact, Adishori re láyé mi rò pé possible mọ́ torí òjò gbogbo yín tẹ́ mọ̀ nípa ikú bọ̀bọ́ òjò tó pa yín jọ yẹn tó kara yín yẹn it will work against you except to come out and tell the whole world and confess and cry to heaven that you've done what is not supposed to be, what you're not supposed to do, and you ask for forgiveness. If not, nothing. If the whole musician in Nigeria should stop singing, and they say it's only you that want to be singing, your voice will be a noise and not to be a voice. Holy ta music. You can't do gospel and progress. You will not do secular and progress. You can't do babalawo music and progress. You cannot pe irun, kò lọ pe irun ní mọ́ṣáláṣí kò progress. You understand? That is for Adura. And as for Wumi, we saw you the way they were covering your face. I saw your video when you got to Ikorodu. You were in a black gown with white covering, and one woman was covering your face. You're using that hijab to cover your face. What are you covering? You think we don't know that your eyes were swollen? You think we don't know? Spendy said you fought this guy for over 2 hours. Wumi, you better do the needful. If not, I pity you. I pity your children. I pity the man that will marry you after this case. I pity who you meet. I pity who you dine with, because èpè tó máa jà ẹ́, èpè yẹn máa ran ìrandíran ẹni. Arguments. I don't know what you're saying. As a matter of fact, I've blocked you. I do. If you're coming here for the first time, if you type rubbish, you get blocked. That's my own point. So, guys, thank you for staying in tune. It was a 2 hours program. It is sad, but we still continue. By the next week, you're going to see a whole lot. We're going to see a whole lot. Thank you, iOS. Thank you for the gifts. We're going to see a whole lot. This next week, we're going into DLS Shiri. We're going to see a whole lot. Baba will not stop talking. Baba will continue talking. Another interview is coming up. You are going to see again where Baba has venored. The man said, I will not stop. Mo máa ro ẹjọ́ gbogbo yín káyé ni. Mo máa ròyìn fáṣọ. mo máa ròyìn fún pàjẹ́, mo máa ròyìn fún ẹlẹ́bọ lóògùn, mo máa ròyìn fún pásítọ̀, mo máa ròyìn fún aláàfáà. That is Abi Sexy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for the gift. You know, and the man has said, Omaru enjoying day everywhere. And I said to you, if you know him, please anywhere he goes to, especially when he goes to CNN and BBC, please tell him that he should tell the whole world that the way and manner Governor Sanwo-Olu, the Lagos State governor, is going about this case, that he doesn't know whether his son, his late son, offended him and he wants to take his own pound of flesh, that he doesn't know why the Lagos State government has compromised in giving justice. This man name is Professor Sunday. The man name is Professor Sunday. His name is Professor Sunday. That's the pathologist. That is the inconclusive pathologist. You know, we're still searching for his Twitter handle. We believe he's on Twitter. We're still looking for his Twitter handle because we want to tag him, what he read and what the US said. The Punch News will tag him, you know, and his children will see it. His children will see it, and probably when they get him, they will ask him, "Sir, why, Daddy? Why did you have to go and deceive the whole world? Why did you have to read a fake report?" Thank you once again, everyone. Guys, it is you that makes me talk. It's without you, there will be no inconclusive host. Once again, I remain my humble self, Honorable York Daddy, your abnormal host, your inconclusive host. We're blocking and blocking is order of the day. We block for, we block against. So far you type rubbish. I welcome all of you commenters, the inconclusive commenters, all my panelists are inconclusive panelists, and on this page we are all inconclusive. Thank you once more. Thank you very much. You're far too kind. I see you when I see you. Let's go to the other platform, Oluria B Production, Latisne, another segment of the show. The show continues. We begin to talk. We begin to talk. I will not stop talking. Will not stop talking. The judge that is in charge of Arifa and Veron, he was supposed to sign their bail. And ever since, the lawyer has been on the judge. We don't know. You see, it's just so sad. It's so sad that we find ourselves in this whole shit. I don't really want to. I'm not going to stop this program. I've promised myself I'm supposed to stop this program by 12 because it was a morning program, but this is 12:41. Let me take this opportunity to commend my brother from another mother, Bayo Billion, my inconclusive partner in hosting. He has been a very strong voice. The nightmare of Abbas the Alamala, the nightmare of Mama DNA is a must. Bayo Billion once more. Thank you very much for all you've been doing for justice for Mohbad. Thank you very much for standing strong. Thank you very much for standing by. Thank you very much for always upholding the truth at all time. Thank you very much. Also, I want to thank everybody, Oshewa Buki, Moyo Baby, IGR, KD Fashion. Thank you everyone for standing by. And if you release something raw, we will not lose any of our children. We will not lose any of our loved ones in the mighty name of Jesus. I pray for us. This weekend we're going to have an accident-free weekend. It's only going to be fun and praises and glory and testimony in all our families. But the family of the people that did evil to Mohbad, they will not have good testimony. As from this Friday till Monday, it is evil reports that will be hearing, that will be their portion in the mighty name of Jesus. Everyone and the other camp that is doing that has hand in hand in Mubad, has hand in the pain of Mubad, and the ones that are aiding that will not get justice from Friday till Monday. One of you shall die, and we shall rejoice in your death in the mighty name of Jesus. Everyone that is against justice for Mubad, everyone that is oppressing the true justice seeker, everyone that is using their power to harass, to oppress, to bully the true justice seeker. Between now and Monday, I pray in the mighty name of Jesus that the cause of sorrow, this cause the cry of sorrow will happen in your house, in your household, in the mighty name of Jesus. Thank you once more. That is a prayer I'm praying for every one of. Thank you very much. Thank you. I have to do that. Thank you. God bless you from the inconclusive host. God bless you, all the inconclusive commenters. God bless you, inconclusive panelists. And the one that used to stream us on the other side. God bless you, inconclusive screen recorders. God bless you, inconclusive streamers. And the ones that are sitting on window. God bless you, the window sitters, inconclusive window sitters. Ireo, Eshe.